7:32 p.m. exactly, September 14th. My sister Hailey's face went from beaming birthday girl glow to ghost white in under 3 seconds. Her fingers tightened around the box like it was burning her. The singing stopped halfway through Happy Birthday to You. Phones lowered. You could hear the refrigerator humming in the kitchen. The worst part wasn't the 9-month lies she told everyone. It wasn't even the $3,800 in baby shower gifts she rerouted to her apartment. The worst part was realizing that for almost a year, every single person in my family had chosen to believe her, and not me. I'm Riley, 29 now, but this started 2 years ago when everything still felt safe. Sean and I had been together since college, married 4 years, finally ready for a baby. We bought a modest 3-bedroom house with pale blue shutters and a big maple tree in the front yard. I still remember the exact moment the test turned positive. 6:07 a.m., February 3rd. Sean was brushing his teeth. I walked in crying happy tears, showed him the stick, and he spat toothpaste everywhere, hugging me. Hailey is 3 years older. Growing up, she was the golden child, lead in every school play, homecoming court, the one Mom posted about constantly. I was the quiet achiever, valedictorian, full scholarship, never in trouble. We shared a room until she left for college. I idolized her. But there was always this pattern. 3 specific incidents stand out now that I look back. Freshman year, I won the regional science fair with a project on water filtration. Hailey told everyone at Thanksgiving that she'd basically co-designed it. Took half the congratulations. Senior year, I got early acceptance to my dream university. Hailey told our cousins she'd spent weeks editing my essays. She hadn't touched them. And the worst one? When I got engaged, Hailey announced at my engagement party that Sean had originally asked her for advice on the ring, implying she'd helped pick it. Sean was mortified. I laughed it off. I always let it go. She's my sister, blood, family. You protect your family, right? When I announced my pregnancy at 12 weeks, strong heartbeat, perfect ultrasound, everyone lost their minds with joy. Mom sobbed into her wine. Dad kept saying, "Grandpa," over and over like he was testing the word. We scheduled my shower for April 28th. I spent hours on the registry. The snoo bassinet, the 4M mom swing, the cutest woodland-themed onesies. Life felt perfect. 14 days after my announcement, Hailey called an emergency family dinner. She stood up, hand dramatically on her still flat stomach, tears already shining. "I'm 8 weeks pregnant too!" The table exploded. Double babies, cousins, best friends! Mom immediately started planning matching nursery themes. At first, I was genuinely thrilled. Our kids would be 4 months apart, playdates, shared hand-me-downs. But then the cracks appeared. My best friend Tara texted me after a girls' night. "Rye, Hailey had 3 glasses of wine and ate raw tuna rolls like they were candy." I brushed it off. Maybe she forgot. Maybe 1 glass is fine. But doubt crept in. I started a private note on my phone titled, "Weird Stuff." By the time she claimed to be 20 weeks, I had 19 entries. No prenatal visit summaries ever shared. I showed mine proudly. No real bump progression photos, just angled selfies that never changed. The ultrasound she posted? I reverse image searched it. Stock photo from a 2018 medical website. She still wore her tightest jeans at the family barbecue. No maternity clothes. Claimed severe morning sickness, but posted gym selfies daily. Then came the registry sabotage. 6 days before my shower, I got email alerts. Shipping address changed on 32 items. Total value? $3,812.46. New address? Hailey's apartment across town. I sat on my bathroom floor, phone in hand, heart hammering so hard my vision blurred. This wasn't sibling rivalry. This was calculated theft. I felt the world tilt. My throat closed up. I couldn't breathe. That same night, I drove to Hailey's. Sean begged to come. I needed to do this alone. I laid out the evidence like a detective. Screenshots, shipping confirmations, reverse image results, timeline printout. Hailey laughed, sharp, dismissive. Riley, pregnancy hormones are making you paranoid. I would never. Why are my gifts going to your address? People probably just love me more right now. Double congratulations, remember? Show me one real doctor's note, one authentic ultrasound. That's private medical information. God, you're obsessed. I went to our parents the next day, folder thick, voice shaking. Mom sighed, patted my hand. Sweetheart, Hailey's always been fragile. You're both hormonal. Let's not create drama during such a special time. Dad, family doesn't accuse family. Blood is thicker. I cried in Sean's arms until 3 a.m. The people who raised me chose her fairy tale over my proof. The stakes weren't just gifts anymore. It was my sanity, my trust, my entire support system. Fast forward 4 months. Hailey's due date came and went. She claimed emergency C-section, baby in NICU for 6 weeks with breathing issues. No visitors allowed, no photos, just vague updates and GoFundMe links for medical bills that never materialized. Yet everyone still showed up for her 32nd birthday with gifts for her and the little fighter. I stood in that crowded living room, heart pounding against my ribs, watching her open envelopes and boxes. That's when Aunt Lisa, Mom's younger sister, the family truth teller, slid next to me and whispered, Riley, this isn't Hailey's first rodeo. Turns out, 11 years ago, Hailey faked fainting spells to get out of student loans, forged doctor notes. Aunt Lisa kept the emails. And 8 years ago, she faked an engagement to get Mom and Dad to pay for a destination proposal trip. Ring photos were photoshopped. Hope, small, fragile, ignited in my chest for the first time in months. The next 10 days were a whirlwind. Tara, Aunt Lisa, and I went full detective. Findings: 0 birth records at any hospital in the state under Hailey's name or aliases. Public record search. Her supposed OBGYN practice had no patient by that name. Confirmed by phone call. 29 registry alterations, all from the same IP address, Hailey's. 5 cousins and 2 aunts who sent expensive gifts directly and never received thank you notes or baby photos. Smoking gun? Order confirmation for a $189 silicone fake pregnancy belly, size medium, shipped to her address. Forwarded by accident from our old shared family Amazon account. I compiled a 42-page document, timestamps, screenshots, receipts, affidavits from cousins. We decided the reveal would be public, at her birthday. No more private gaslighting. Back to 7:32 p.m. Hailey rips open my gift. See the DNA kit? Hands tremble. I speak calmly, smiling for the phone recording. It's a paternity test. You kept saying you weren't sure about the dad since it was a fling. This will give you peace of mind. We can swab the baby as soon as he's strong enough. Silence. Vanilla frosting scent suddenly cloying. Hailey forces a laugh. That's thoughtful, but unnecessary. Mom, why unnecessary? Every mom wants to know for sure. Aunt Lisa steps forward, phone in hand. Actually, I have questions too. She starts reading aloud. Fake belly order, registry thefts, stock ultrasound. Cousin Megan. Wait, I sent a $400 car seat. Never got a thank you. Uncle Tom. I Venmo'd $500 for NICU bills. Where's the baby? Hailey's eyes darted, tears starting. The weaponized ones. You're all attacking me on my birthday. Riley's just jealous because everyone's more excited for my baby. But this time, no one comforts her. Dad, quiet, steady dad, says, Hailey, call the babysitter. Have her bring the baby here. Now. Hailey bolts to the bathroom. Lock the door. 23 minutes of muffled sobbing later, Mom knocks her out. Between hiccuping breaths, Hailey confesses, no pregnancy, no baby. She sold most gifts on Facebook Marketplace for cash. Keep some for when I actually have one someday. The room empties like air from a punctured balloon. Mom collapses on the couch, face in hands, not defending Hailey anymore, but grieving the daughter she thought she knew. Hailey moved 3 states away within a month, cut contact with everyone except Mom's occasional guilt texts. 18 months later, my daughter Harper arrived screaming and perfect on her exact due date. We held a quiet second shower, just 20 real ones who showed up with love, no suspicion. Mom and Dad paid for every stolen item out of their retirement savings as an apology. They babysit twice a week now, eyes wet every time Harper smiles. Aunt Lisa is Auntie Greatest and spoils her rotten. Tara is godmother. Family gatherings are smaller, quieter, but honest. We talk about therapy, boundaries, envy. Hailey's apparently in intensive counseling. I hope she heals. I truly do. But I learned the hardest lesson. Love doesn't require blindness. Protecting your peace sometimes means exposing the darkest lies, even when they come from the person who shared your childhood bedroom. If someone's gaslighting you, stealing your joy, rewriting your truth, document everything. Find your allies. Speak up. You deserve to be believed. You deserve your gifts, your joy, your story, untouched.